The emergency shelter crisis has cost the state millions of dollars, and a new report shows that it will continue to cost the state millions more. 22 News State House reporter Ellen Fleming looked into the numbers and how the state plans to pay for it.
Reporting made public yesterday shows the state has already spent $205 million on the shelter crisis. Now that's a price tag that is only expected to increase. To make that number worse, that amount is only reflective of costs through October. Now that dollar amount may seem like a lot, but it is nothing compared to the $915 million in projected costs for fiscal year 2025. Now this money is being used to fund things such as the National Guard activation in hotels and motels across the state, like in West Springfield, Chicopee, Greenfield, and Hadley. Back in July, the Healey administration set aside only $325 million for the state's shelter program, an amount that is not coming close to the funding need. The legislature just recently allocated $250 million more in a supplemental budget to help throw a Band-Aid on the problem. However, the report shows that more than $350 million may be needed to simply keep the system up and running through June of this year. These costs are coming at a time when tax revenue is slowing down.
So for the Massachusetts taxpayer, the middle class person in Massachusetts, we're faced with two choices. One is money's going to have to come from some other service that we think is important, or taxes will be raised. And that's a problem for anyone that's paying taxes in Massachusetts.
The report stated that the short-term plan in terms of funding is to tap into the transitional escrow fund to cover part of the costs associated with the projected costs in fiscal year 2024 of $932 million. As of yesterday, there were 7,529 families in emergency housing, with a wait list that only continues to grow. Working for you at the State House in Boston, Ellen Fleming, 22 News.